So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this week's Team of the Week predictions. Team of the Week 10 is what's dropping on Wednesday, and in this video we're going to take a look at the players who could potentially be featuring. If you need to get your hands on some coins to improve your ultimate team, then check out the link in the description, igvault.com, and if you use the code Kieron at checkout, you'll get yourself a pretty nice discount. Now straight up, the upcoming Team of the Week, I have to tell you, is not looking all that appealing. There are one or two standout players in it, but ultimately I don't think it's going to be a very strong Team of the Week. There aren't many notable candidates. So I feel like this is the kind of Team of the Week that EA might be kind of lenient with some of their selections. So we might see some, out-of-the-box picks from EA on Wednesday. So something to look out for, I think. Anyway, as per usual, in the comment section down below, I want to hear from you guys. Who do you think will be picking up an inform on Wednesday? And be sure to leave a like rating on the video as well if you have indeed found it useful. And if you are new to the channel, please do subscribe. I know for a fact that about 60 or 70% of you that are watching right now aren't subscribed, because I'll check the stats every week. So if you could do me a favour, sign in and subscribe, it would really help out the channel a lot. So, let's begin, shall we? We start with the goalkeepers because, that just makes the most sense. We do it every week, so let's keep that going. I've gone for a potential second inform, Pacheco. He made quite a few saves in his side's 2-1 win against Real Madrid. Now, we didn't keep a clean sheet, but 7 saves and just in general a pretty big performance, I think is worthy of him getting into the upcoming Team of the Week. And also his general rating will help spice up the upcoming Team of the Week a bit as well. The other goalkeeper I've gone for is Johnston, who made 6 saves and kept a clean sheet in a big 1-0 win for West Brom against Sheffield. So yeah, he could also be in. A couple of defenders to speak about now. We will start with Magnoli, who was on the score sheet for AC Milan in their 3-0 win, so a goal and a clean sheet for him. Currently haven't seen his Gazzetta rating, that hasn't loaded for me yet, so that could definitely impact the chances of this pick, but we're going to go for it nonetheless. A goal and a clean sheet in a 2-0 win against Fiorentina for him. Alternatively from this game, we could see Kessie, who got a goal and a assist. His goal was a penalty, and he also missed another penalty in this game, so that's why I've opted to go for the defender instead. The other defensive player on this page is Angelino, who got himself a goal in a 2-1 win for his side, and he's been picking up a couple of goals and assists this year, so maybe this will finally be the week he gets an inform. Did of course concede as a defender though, and that very much could go against him, but hopefully not. We have a couple of French potential informs to discuss now. We will start with Gigot, who got himself a goal in a 2-0 win for Spartak Moscow, and he also claimed a clean sheet as well in this game too. So yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm not confident in this pick. To be honest, his goal came very late into the game and the match was pretty much all but over. But yeah, I was just lacking defensive candidates, especially ones of a decent rating, so that's why I've gone for him. So as I say, not particularly confident in this pick, but we are going to go for it nonetheless. You never know with EA nowadays. We've seen some very strange picks over the past few weeks in Team of the Week. The other player is, of course, Aguilar, who was involved in the goals for AS Monaco. Well, I say involved, he set one up. He got himself a clean sheet, he got an assist, and he also got a good match rating in their 3-0 win against Nîmes. A couple of midfielders to discuss now. We have David Klaassen, and we've also got Calvin Phillips from Leeds. Now, the Phillips one is a bit of a punt, but it's got some theory behind it. He got man of the match in Leeds' 1-0 win against Everton. This was a very, very big win for Leeds, and yeah, as I say, he was the man of the match, so that's why I've gone for him. But there are other options to come from this game. The goalkeeper made 8 saves and kept a clean sheet, so he's certainly a choice. But I already had 2 goalkeepers, and with him being a silver, I didn't want to go for him. Aileen, the right back, got an assist and a clean sheet, so he's an option. And also Rafinha was the goal scorer, so he is another choice that EA could go for. But I've gone with Phillips because, as I say, he got man of the match in this game, and to be honest, a first inform for him would actually be quite nice. It would become a really nice, well-rounded inform for a Premier League team, so could be a good item, who knows. David Klaassen is also another option, a goal and a assist for him in a 5-0 win, and there are plenty of players in this week's predictions that have got a goal and a assist because yeah, the standard isn't massively high this week, so yeah, let's see if he makes it. On the next page of likely discard informs, we have Rongier and we also have Weghorst. Now, Weghorst has, deserved an inform on a couple of occasions this year, so maybe this could finally be the week he gets in. He got 2 goals in a 5-3 win against Werder Bremen, and then the French midfielder next to him got himself a assist and he also earned a penalty in a win for Marseille, so could get in on that basis. So yeah, it was a 3-1 win against Nantes if you are interested. On the next slide, we have a couple of potentially high-rated or high-ish rated in-form midfielders, and one of them, I have to tell you, is just a massive pun, and that one is Banega. He got an assist and man of the match in a 2-1 win, and yeah, it was just his rating and the fact that it's Eva Banega that just kind of, you know, like guided me towards him. It just seems like an EA pick to me. So yeah, this is a bit of a wild guess, but I'm gonna go for it. We've done a few wild guesses in the past. Some of them have been, you know, massive hits. We've absolutely knocked out of the park and we've somehow got it right, and some of them have been massive misses. And yeah, that's going to be the case with this one. Will I get it right? Who knows? We'll see on Wednesday. We also have Fabian Ruiz on this page. He got himself a goal in Napoli's win against Roma, and he could actually have a really useful inform item, to be honest. He's got one of them cards who, if it got upgraded a few times, it would become something really, really special in that midfield. So potentially a decent red pick right there. Not an amazing one, but an alright one. Plenty of players scored hat-tricks in the past week, so I'm going to imagine that Team of the Week 10's reserves are going to be absolutely full of them. Another option is this man, Kulweta, who got himself a hat-trick in a 3-2 win. So, yeah, it's another one where I'm sadly going to say look out for him in your red picks, because he's going to be popping up quite a bit. Neuhaus is next to him. He's, you know, a bit more in a demand, I guess, compared to the other player. He got himself a goal and a assist in a 4-1 win against Schalke from centre mid, so yeah, it seems like he is a pretty easy choice this week. Antoine Griezmann could pick up his first inform of FIFA 21. I think he does have another special card in the game. I think it's a UCL item. It might actually be a road to the final card, if I remember correctly. But hasn't got an inform yet, and that could change on Wednesday. 1 goal and 1 assist for him in a 4-0 win against Osasuna. And the goal he scored, it was, yeah, it was a bit of a worldie, to be honest. He struck it very sweetly, and it just pinged into the back of the net. That's one of them goals that I would recommend looking up if you haven't seen it already. So, yeah, go ahead and do that after you've watched this video, of course. So yeah, potential informed Griezmann this week, and looking at the overall you know, look of this week's Team of the Week, yeah, it's probably going to be a card that EA are going to need to put in to at least drum up some interest in this week's Team of the Week, because it's not looking like a strong one. Anyway, let's move on to the other player, who is Adiemi. Yeah, you guys know I suck with names, so don't, you know, hammer me too much for that. He was involved in a very big scoreline, actually, an 8-2 win for his side, and in this game he got himself a goal and 3 assists. So yeah, very good chance at making it in my opinion. Now, the Hungarian cam, whose name I cannot pronounce, the guy who's linked with Arsenal, he got a hat-trick in this game, but he was also in Team of the Week 8, therefore can't be in Team of the Week 10, so that's why we've gone for the German forward. We have another player who managed to score a hat-trick on the page right now in the form of Bamba. 3 goals in a 3-1 win for his side, so not a bad effort from him. Hat-trick could certainly be enough to see him pick up a special item on Wednesday. And then next to him we have Toko Akambi from Lyon, who got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 3-0 win against Stade de Reims. Now, he could have had an inform, I think it was a week or 2 ago, but sadly didn't get in, so maybe this will be the week he makes it. And yeah, could be an alright cheap inform, to be honest, and I believe he played off the left edge, so would be a position change inform as well. Next, we have a player who got a hat-trick on Wednesday. We have Ayanaga. I hope I'm getting his name right. Knowing me, probably not. Anyway, as I say, 3 goals for him in a 5-0 win. Seems a bit of a no-brainer to me, and it looks like the kind of card that you're going to be seeing a lot of in your packs and maybe red picks. So, yeah, unlucky. The other player is obviously a bit more well-known. It is Kingsley Kerman, who got himself a goal and a assist in a win for Bayern Munich. It was a 3-1 win against Stuttgart, and normally I wouldn't be super confident in that, but this week there aren't too many high rated options, so I feel like this one is a fairly obvious choice, and I'd be quite kind of surprised to see him miss out, to be honest, because as I said, the upcoming Team of the Week isn't looking too strong, so I feel like players won't have to do as much to you know, stand out and get an inform, so I think Kerman will be in. On this next slide, we have 2 midfielders who got on the score sheet twice. We will start with Skiri, who got himself 2 goals in a very, very big win for Cologne against Borussia Dortmund. Obviously a shock result in the grand scheme of things, and in general just a very big result for his side, Cologne, who have won their first game in, I believe it was 18 matches, which is, you know, kind of mad. So 2 goals from a defensive midfielder. I think it's a no-brainer, like he gets an inform this week, especially with him being a gold player, so have fun packing him in your red picks on Thursday. The other player on the page is, most of you who watch this prediction series will be aware of who it is. It's Pedro, who is back again. Now, this guy has been robbed of informs on so many different occasions this year, so to be honest, I'm not even that confident about him getting in this week, but he deserves it. He really, really does. On screen right now is his record in his recent games, which is just nuts. He is definitely a goal-scoring midfielder, and yeah, his goal-scoring record this year is just absolutely mad for a mid. I think it's 9 goals in 8 games in the Portuguese league, which is, yeah, a very, very good return. He got 2 goals in the past week in a 2-1 win, and yeah, as I said, deserves an inform. He's literally the definition of an inform player. It's about time he got one. Hopefully, this will finally be the week. We end this week with the player who's probably going to be the headliner for Team of the Week number 10, and it is, of course, an inform KDB. Now, I know what some of you are thinking instantly. We spoke about it in yesterday's video. Yes, I'm fully aware Riyad Mahrez scored a hat-trick, but he was in Team of the Week 8, therefore will not be in Team of the Week 10. EA are spacing out informs like through bigger gaps this year, and we've seen the pattern already. Like I said in yesterday's video, Lewandowski missed out for a hat-trick, Lozano missed out for a very high match rating. Mahrez isn't going to be in Team of the Week on Wednesday. I know a bunch of you are going to argue the point in the comments, and feel free to do so, but we will see what happens on Wednesday. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, I don't believe Mahrez will be getting an inform this week, so I think they'll look for another option from Man City. They could go with KDB, they could even go with Ferran Torres or Benjamin Mendy, but I think Kevin De Bruyne is probably the favourite choice, especially with how weak the upcoming Team of the Week is looking. I think they'll want a big name and a big rated player in there, so that's why I'm going for the Belgian. We end this week with my prediction for the Super Silver or Silver Star. I always get the name mixed up. I've gone for Zinchenko, who got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 5-1 win for his side against Rosenborg. And pretty much his side have won the Norwegian League, and they've done it in a really impressive fashion. They have scored 90 goals this season, which is I believe record breaking. That's 25 goals more than any team close to them, which is just absolutely mad. So I think this inform / special item would be very fitting for this side. So guys, there you have it. Those are my predictions for the upcoming Team of the Week. Let me know your thoughts in that comment section down below. Be sure to leave a like rating on the video as well. That would be greatly appreciated. And of course, like I touched on earlier, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.